Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of Communication Engineering. Today's topic is digital modulation techniques. So in this video I'll be talking about the multiple choice questions based on digital modulation techniques. You must have studied about ASK, PSK, FSK and its variant also. So let us discuss the questions based on this. First question is ASK, PSK, FSK and QAM are the examples of which kind of conversion? So ASK, amplitude shift keying, phase shift keying, frequency shift keying, these are the examples of digital to analog conversion. It means the answer is B. Let us check. This is the correct one. Second question is AM and FM are the examples of which conversion? AM is amplitude modulation, FM is frequency modulation. So AM and FM, these are the examples of analog to analog conversion. Means the answer is D. Question number 3. In QAM, quadrature amplitude modulation, both of carrier frequency are varied. Options have been given as frequency and amplitude, phase and frequency, amplitude and phase, and none of the above. So in case of quadrature amplitude modulation, both amplitude and phase of the carrier is varied, means the answer is C, the correct one. Question number 4. Which FSK has no phase discontinuity? FSK is phase shift keying. There are the various variants of FSK. So which one has no phase discontinuity? Answer is continuous FSK. Means here it has no phase discontinuity in between the symbols. So A is the correct answer. Question number 5. FSK reception is phase coherent, phase non-coherent, phase coherent and non-coherent, or none of the mention. So FSK is the frequency shift keying reception, means here it is both coherent and non-coherent. Answer is C. You must have studied about the FSK, means synchronous and non-synchronous, or coherent and non-coherent demodulator. Question number 6 is FSK reception uses correlation receiver, PLL, correlation receiver and PLL both, and none of the mention. So FSK reception, it uses correlation receiver and PLL. You must have drawn the block diagram. So you can pick the answer very quickly, and this is a correct one. Question number 7. In non-coherent reception is measured phase, energy, power, or none of the mention. So in case of non-coherent reception, energy in each of the frequency is measured, means the answer is B. Correct. Next question. Every frequency has orthogonal functions 1, 2, 4 or 6. So every frequency has two orthogonal functions, that is sine and cosine, means B is the correct answer. Question number 9 is matched filter is a technique. Which kind of technique? Modulation, demodulation, modulation and demodulation both, or none of the mention. So matched filter, this is a demodulation technique because it is a demodulation technique with LTI. Correct answer. Question number 10. Which is called on-off keying? Amplitude shift keying, unipolar PAM, amplitude shift keying and unipolar PAM, none of the mention. So amplitude shift keying is known as a on-off keying, means 1, 0, 1 wherever the carrier is present, otherwise 0, and the similarly unipolar PAM. It means answer is C, the correct answer. Question number 11. QAM uses as the dimensions. See, QAM, which is the quadrature amplitude modulation, it uses phase and quadrature phase components, which is actually sine and cosine respectively, as dimension. It means the answer is C. correct one. Question number 12. Which has same probability of error? BPSK, QPSK, BPSK and ASK, BPSK and PAM, BPSK and QAM. So BPSK is similar to bipolar PAM, right? Bipolar PAM, and both have same probability of error. It means the answer is C. This is the correct answer. Question number 13. Coherent modulation, it requires level of synchronization. How many levels of synchronization? 1, 2, 3 or none of the mentioned. So coherent modulation, it requires 3 level of synchronization. You must remember it, which is phase, symbols and frame. Means answer is C. Question number 14. Matched filter is used for, whether it is used for coherent detection, non-coherent detection, coherent and non-coherent detection, both and none of the mention. So matched filter is used for coherent detection. Answer is A. Question number 15. The synchronization necessary for BPSK is, BPSK binary phase shift keying is frequency tracking, bit timing, phase tracking or all of the mention. See, non-coherent BPSK, it is the simplest digital receiver and it requires frequency tracking, bit timing synchronization and phase synchronization also. It means A, B and C are the correct one. All the mentioned. Answer is D. Correct answer. Question number 16. Transmitter synchronization implies. Here we are talking about the transmitter synchronization. So this is a one-way communication, two-way communication, one and two-way communication or none of the mention. See, transmitter plays a role in the synchronization by varying the frequency and timing. So its transmission corresponds to the expectation of the receiver. This transmitter synchronization implies two-way communication. It means answer is B. Let us check. Yes, this is the correct one. Question number 17. Overhead bits are framing and synchronization, data due to noise, encoded bits and none of the above. So overhead bits are framing and synchronization bits. Because of this overhead, there is a synchronization in between transmitter and reception and the data extraction is accurately. This is the correct one. Question number 18 is about probability density function defines. What does PDF define? Amplitude of random noise, density of signal, probability of error or none of the mention. You must have studied this question a number of times. It defines the amplitude of random noise. So answer is A. Next question. In coherent detection of signals, see here we are talking about the coherent detection. The options have been given as local carrier is generated. This is the correct one. Carrier of frequency and phase as same as transmitted carrier is generated. This is also correct. The carrier is in synchronization with modulated carrier. This is also correct. Means all of the above. Answer is D. Question number 20. In DPSK technique, the technique used to encode bits is, which kind of technique is used for encoding the bits? AMI, differential code, unipolar RZ format and Manchester format. So here differential code is used to encode the bits. Let us check the answer. Yes, this is the correct one. Question number 21 is the technique that may be used to reduce the sideband power. Which technique is used to reduce the sideband power? MSK, BPSK, Gaussian minimum shift keying or BFSK. So here Gaussian minimum shift keying is a technique which is used to reduce the sideband power. Means the answer is C. Question number 22 is in MSK, the difference between higher and lower frequency is? It is the same as the bit rate, half of the bit rate, twice of the bit rate, and 4 times the bit rate. So here the difference between the higher and lower frequency is half of the bit rate, means you have to mark B as a correct answer. This is a correct one. Question number 23. For generation of FSK, the data pattern will be RZ pattern, NRZ pattern, split phase Manchester, and none of. So in case of frequency shift keying, the data pattern will be non-return to 0, NRZ. Because what happened in the case of the frequency, there will be two different frequencies to represent the digital data, 1 and 0. Next question. If the maximum instantaneous phase transition of a digital modulation techniques it kept as 90 degree, the modulation will be organized as, pick the correct option. Here it will be organized as QPSK, quadrature phase shift keying, if there is a 90 degree phase shift. Let us check. Yes, this is the correct answer. Question number 25. In on-off keying, the carrier signal is transmitted with signal value 1 and 0. So 1 and 0 carrier is transmitted with signal value 1, and there is a occurrence of 0 also. So 0 indicates that no carrier is present, means answer is A. Next question. BPSK, binary phase shift keying, signal can be demodulated using low pass filters, band pass filters, high pass filters, and none of these. You must have drawn the block diagram where you have studied about the detailed discussion. So BPSK signal can be demodulated using low pass filter. It attenuates high frequency components and pass the low frequency. And this is the correct answer. Question number 27. Which of the following give least probability of error? Least probability of error is least in case of PSK, phase shift keying. Let us see. Yes, this is the correct answer. Question number 28. Which gives maximum probability of error? Maximum probability of error is in the case of the amplitude shift keying. So answer is A, and this is the correct one. Question number 29. Whose bandwidth is maximum? See, here we are talking about the bandwidth, and bandwidth is maximum in case of the frequency shift keying. So answer must be C. Question number 30. Bandwidth of MSK. In this particular space you have to fill the correct answer, that of QPSK. So bandwidth of MSK is higher than that of QPSK. Higher than means answer is A. This is the correct answer. Question number 31 is alternate mark inversion, that is AMI. AMI signaling is acknowledged as bipolar signaling, polar signaling, Manchester, or unipolar. So AMI signaling, this is acknowledged as the bipolar signaling, means the answer is B. Correct one. Question number 32. On-off signaling is also known as. On-off signaling means bipolar, polar, Manchester, or unipolar. So on-off means at one place signal is present, otherwise it is absent. So this is a case of unipolar signaling. Let us check the answer. D, which is the correct one. Question number 33. QPSK, quadrature phase shift keying. System uses a phase shift of 90 degree. 90 degree means pi by 2. The correct answer. Question number 34. The data rate of QPSK is of BPSK, means what is the relationship between the data rate of QPSK and BPSK? So here data rate is twice. Data rate of QPSK is twice the data rate of binary phase shift keying, and this is the correct answer. Question number 35. QPSK is a modulation scheme where each symbol consists of how many bits? 4 bits, 2 bits, 1 and m number of bits. So QPSK quadrature phase shift keying is a modulation scheme where each symbol consists of 2 bits. Answer is B. Correct answer. Question number 36. ASK modulated signal has the bandwidth same as the bandwidth of baseband signal, half of the bandwidth of baseband signal, double the bandwidth of baseband signal, or none of the. ASK modulated signal has same bandwidth as that of the baseband signal. You must have derived the mathematical expression also. So answer is A. Question number 37 is the spectrum of BPSK. It may be viewed as the sum of 2 ASK spectra, 2 PSK spectra, 2 FSK spectra, or none of the above. So spectrum, if you recall what you have drawn for the case of binary frequency shift keying, it is the sum of 2 ASK spectra, means the answer is A, and this is the correct one. Question number 38. Coherent detection of binary ASK signal, it requires, see here we are talking about the coherent or synchronous detection of amplitude shift keying signal. It requires phase synchronization, yes. Timing synchronization, yes. Amplitude synchronization, no. It means the answer is D, both A and B. The correct one. Question number 39. Which of the following are the basic type of modulation techniques for transmission of digital signals? ASK, FSK, PSK. All these three are the modulation techniques for the transmission of digital signals. It means answer is D, 1, 2 and 3. Correct one. Question number 40. In this space you have to pick the option. It is a multi-level modulation in which 4 phase shifts are used for representing 4 different signals, right? So just try to recall 4 phase shifts are used, means that is the case of quadrature phase shift keying. Answer is D. Question number 41 is the disadvantage of, you have to pick the option, is that it is very sensitive to noise, therefore it finds limited applications in data transmission. So ASK is very sensitive to noise, amplitude shift keying. You must have studied the comparison in between ASK, FSK and PSK. So answer is ASK. Correct one. Question number 42. State the following statements are true or false for the advantage of FSK. Here we are talking about the advantage of FSK. FSK is relatively easy to implement. This is true. Second, it has better noise immunity than ASK. This is also true. Third is it increases channel bandwidth required to transmit the FSK signal, which is not true. Means 1 and 2 are true and third is false. So now pick which is the correct option. B. Let us check. Yes, this is perfectly okay, the correct answer. Question number 43. The, pick the option, is not perfect for high speed modems since with increase in speed the bit rate increases. So the answer is FSK. FSK is not preferred for high speed modems because whenever there is an increase in speed, bit rate will also increase. This is the correct answer. Question number 44. Which of the following are the advantages of BPSK? Here we are talking about the advantages of binary phase shift keying, right? BPSK has a bandwidth which is lower than that of BPSK signal. This is correct. BPSK is relatively easy to implement. No, this is not right. BPSK has a very good noise immunity. This is correct. It means 1 and 3 are the advantages, means the answer is C. Correct one. Question number 45. In binary phase shift keying system, means BPSK system, the binary symbols 1 and 0 are represented by carrier with phase shift of pi. Binary phase shift keying. Correct one. There is a phase shift of 180 degree. You must remember it. Question number 46. BPSK system modulates at the rate of, so this system modulates at the rate of 1 bit per symbol. The correct answer is A. Question number 47. In binary FSK, binary frequency shift keying, mark and space, means these are the two options. Mark and space respectively represent. See, here we are talking about binary FSK. It means it is represented by 1 and 0. So answer is A. Let us check. This is correct. Question number 48. The binary waveform used to generate BPSK signal, this is encoded in bipolar NRZ format, Manchester coding, differential coding, or none of the above. So the binary waveform which is used to generate BPSK signal, that is encoded in bipolar non-return to zero format, means answer is A. Correct one. Question number 49. The bandwidth of binary frequency shift keying is in comparison to binary phase shift keying. What is the relationship in between the bandwidth of binary frequency shift keying and binary phase shift keying? So the bandwidth of binary FSK, that is higher than the binary PSK, means answer is C. Next and last question, question number 50. The BPSK signal, binary phase shift keying signal, has plus V volt and minus V volt, means two different levels have been shown over there. So they are used to represent, identify which is the correct logic, 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 and 0 0 and 1 1. So binary phase shift keying, there these two levels have been represented by logic 1 and 0, means the answer is A. Let us check. This is the correct answer. Thank you so much for watching this video.